Hey guys, Lemon02, currently in the queue again for the Vintage Cube on MTGO. This pack is interesting because this pack's interesting because it's got a lot of weird kind of dangling pieces for different decks. So I wouldn't fault anyone for picking up the Bloodstained Mire or the Compulsive Research because I think probably in the dark they're the two best cards to take from this pack. Lion's Eye Diamond is probably the best combo card, and you'll probably wheel Regrowth, accepting that there's no green cards in this pack, but most folks are not going to play Regrowth. Curse of Portal's a trap. The card's bad. I mean, it's probably good in two mono fair decks facing each other and they have a board stall. Mere Battlesphere is good for Tinker, or the mono brown deck. Crucible of Worlds is speculative, but it's not the good sort of speculative that you want to be, I think, because it really only gets if you get Strip Mine Wasteland Recursion, how good is that really? It's fine and it's good for grinding value in control mirrors. I think here I'm going to pick up LED and just go full spicy here. And hopefully try to get there. So this pack, LED does not go with much in this pack. I have to ready LED. This guy discards stuff. There's not good land in this pack. There's not a really good Storm combo card, which is what LED goes with. I think I'm willing to pick up to ready. I mean, he is sizably worse than a lot of the other cards in this pack, but Phyrexian Metamorph's also not bad. I'm going to pick up Metamorph because it stays the most open, and I could go Mono Brown as well. Okay. Probably just a Golgari Signet here, or we could go Augur of Bolas. Stomping Ground I'd probably play. Actually, no, Breeding Ground would be the land pickup. Actually, let's pick up Breeding Ground here. I'm going to pick up Breeding Ground. Alright, this is a fetch land, doesn't fetch anything I have. Mind Twist is a good card, but I think it's overrated. I'm going to pick up the Mox or Diamond. Try to do something sweet here. So, these are forced picks, so please do not watch this and assume that I'm drafting well. I would have drafted way differently if I was just trying to win this thing. And I've already done this to some extent. I've drafted mono green kind of on a lark, so it's I haven't played it yet. Let's try it. But I also just don't want to draft blue-red again, or, I don't want to draft what has to be a base blue deck. I would like to... I mean, it'd be awesome if I could, draft a combo deck of some sort, a hard combo deck, because they are kind of fun. And they're generally a challenge to make work. Okay, High Tide or Cabal Ritual are the two best combo cards in this pack. High Tide is a little more specific and has a higher likelihood of wheeling, I think, than Cabal Ritual. What else would I be missing from this pack? Young Peasy is a good alt-win con for Storm, but I'm going to pick up the Cabal Ritual. And I'm going to put the Phyrexian Metamorph in the sideboard. Alright, so I did not see a lot in the first couple packs. That could have been how the packs broke. And I'm really hoping that the rest of the folks at this table are not maniacs and they're trying to do the same thing I'm doing right now. I know a lot of folks force. Folks force in normal drafts. So this is probably pretty dangerous for us. Alright, Jace, Architect of Thought, draws a lot of cards, buys a lot of time. Grim Tutor is not the best of tutors that I would preferably want for this deck. Mana Confluence just fixes mana for anything, basically. I'm going to pick up the Grim Tutor, though, I think. Alright, so not really a good combo card here. I mean, this Ancient Stirrings doesn't really find anything useful for me right now. I'm going to pick up the Overgrown Tomb. The other out to this is, Oath is a 25th pick. If you could pick less than, or further than 16, it would be beyond 16. If we can get one fatty and an Oath, we can also turn this into a deck. I have done that before, when I've tried to go Storm, and, the deck just doesn't get there, and, it's a pile of shit, and you just have to do that. Alright, Gifts Ungiven is a good combo card. And I will pick it up, because if I get Yawgmoth's Will, it's great. And Savannah, we're not missing much on Savannah. Thing in the Ice is actually also not a bad creature card for Storm decks. It's you could play, Talrand, but he's not in the cube anymore. You can play, Pyromancer. But generally, you can win with them, but typically what they're doing is just buying you time. They just block. If you're against an aggressive deck, they just block, and if, Alright, so Regrowth. Regrowth's a good pickup. Yeah, like we said, it wheeled. So we're in, a bug combo shell right now. It looks like we're going to be heaviest black at the moment, but we shall see. I mean, all of these cards can make a combo work. The problem with what I have right now as far as the deck shell goes is, I don't have an actual literal win con. What do I have? Primal Command. Jora is an interesting combo piece. I'm going to pick up the Primal Command, I think. Put it in the sideboard. There could be a random match where I want that. Like, it's too much mana, though. Like, if I could just, like, if I could just put my graveyard back, it may be worth, like, picking up just for that effect. Like, not even drawing cards from it. Okay, I think Nature's Claim is actually a really good pickup here. It's a very cheap interactive card, and I don't think I need white for... I guess the only reason you'd want white is for Mirari's Wake. That'd be it. I actually would main deck if I don't get enough playables Nature's Claim. But again, this deck does absolutely nothing right now. It just, it plays with itself. That's about it. High Tide did not come back around. That's actually disconcerting. So we're probably getting cut, which means like we're probably going to go like 1-2 or 0-3 with this deck. I'm going to stick through it though. Like I've already committed, maybe if I can turn it into something else, I will. All right, Armageddon. We never want to see that. Sweltering Suns can be cycled. Sword of Light and Shadow is never going to be cast in this deck. I'll pick up a Sweltering Suns because I can cycle it. If I had so few playables, I had to play a Sweltering Suns just to cycle it for 3. Wouldn't that be awesome? Oh, forcing. Yeah, the High Tide did not come back around. That's normally like it's not a great pickup. Oh, never mind, it did. I'm gonna leave it in there for now. Never mind, it was later than I thought. Parallax Wave doesn't scare me. I'm not playing against these cards, but I'm gonna pick up the Mirror Crusader. I mean, I guess I'm being hateful there. Mirror Crusader is like Parallax Wave's gonna do nothing to this deck. Like right now, as it stands, like you can't do a thing. And these white cards could just beat down. I could have had a great white deck, obviously, because there's a bazillion white cards coming around, and we're doing this nonsense. So what do we want for this? Like, we definitely need a Stormwind con. Like, Brain Freeze is great. There's the Oath. The Oath will wheel, though. Like, the Oath, I'm going to bank on wheeling, and I'm going to pick it up, because Oath is a great alt-win con for this deck. And I think I'm just going to pick up the Verdant Catacombs, because it fixes for both my lands, and there's no really good other combo pieces in this maybe Urborg. But Oath is actually a great card for this style of deck, because I don't plan on having any creatures, other than like maybe one, like an Emrakul or something. Okay. Volcanic Island's not bad. Top, no. Probably just a Dark Ritual here. Cut the Ritual out. So we got a lot of nonsense and not a lot of gas, so we'll figure out if this can work or not. What about like a repeal? That's fine. I mean, obviously I'd like to have power, but I don't think I'm going to see power at this point in the cube. Like if I had Time Walk or Yawgmoth's Will, which would I take? Probably Yawg-Will. It'd probably be better in this deck. Like I don't even know if I'm going to play the High Tide here. Okay, so Empty the Warrens is a Storm win con, so I probably should take that. But what am I giving up on here? It forces me into red, which makes me 4-color Storm essentially. I'm giving up on nothing, really, right? So I'm just going to pick up the Empty. Yeah, I'll pick up one Empty. I mean, one red card's fine. I have a Mox Diamond. Got LED to float mana, recast it from the graveyard. Empty the Warrens is not the first Storm. It's not the win con you want for Storm. If there was a better pick to enable this deck, I probably would have taken it there. But at the same time, like if I don't get the Tendrils or don't get the Brain Freeze, I probably will play the Empty the Warrens. Now, this is a tougher one. Like, Impulse is probably the card I'm going to pick up. It's certainly not Lotus Bloom. Lotus Bloom's just too slow. But Faithless Looting is also kind of nice. But because I'm only splashing into red, I don't think I want Faithless Looting here. Although it does also sauce up one's graveyard quite well. But I'm going to pick up the Impulse. It also has a higher likelihood of wheeling. Here. Well, we never want to play against a Lodestone Golem. Probably just Is It Charm? Is It Charm? I guess I'm going further into red. Is It Charm is a powerful card. I need to start looking at mana a little more extensively, too. I have passed some green-red mana at this point. This deck is going to be a shit show, guys. I can feel it coming. I don't think it's a High Tide deck either. I think we're going to have to cut the High Tide unless like we get like just the best of fixing. There's Mirari's Wake, which would have made the white fixing we could have taken a little better. Heartbeat of Spring is a big game. So I think Heartbeat has a higher likelihood of wheeling than Pyretic Ritual. But let's count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, Tendrils in this pack? God damn it. It has 3 good cards in it. I didn't even notice the Tendrils. I'm going to pick up the Tendrils here and hope to wheel one of those two. I'll wheel one of those two more than likely. Like, one of those two cards to come back. I hope. Like, really badly. It also lets me put the empty in the sideboard. Yes! Yogg will! Yogg will! Oh, sorry if I get a little excited, guys. When I get what I'm looking for. Especially when I'm forcing this hard. But, like, who really wants to play this? Like, just stupid people. People who've overdrafted the cube already want to play this. Because you know what's going to happen. You're going to play it, and like you're just going to have a completely lowered sense of self-esteem and get rocked like 1-2 because the deck just won't function. All right, let's think here. So Imperial Seal is quite good. It'd be my first actual tutor. Do I have card draw? I have Impulse. Pentad Prism also just makes a crap ton of mana out of nowhere. Blackleaf Cliffs, I would take if there's nothing else in this pack. And actually, like, Sylvan Library is not bad. I'm kind of in a... I think I'm going to take the Imperial Seal here over Pentad Prism. Yeah, I think that's right. It's close, though. So I'm not necessarily even running the Is It Charm. If I can get away without running red, I will. But obviously this is going to be more ritual-based, so like I may have to go 4 colors. Like 4-color Storm, and then like... I think there's a decent, like, High Tide Storm deck. The High Tide one probably requires less cards to go right, because you can just Palinchron combo it. Oh, did the Oath not come around? I will pick up a Tassiger, I guess. I think the Oath got cut. Oath getting cut is kind of bizarre, because the card is not good. Like, you have to be playing a bad deck to make it good, basically, is kind of my rationale for it. I wouldn't mind a Toxic Deluge for this deck either. So this deck can theoretically win right now, but it's not quite there. Alright, so I think top is probably what we take, just because it's cheap and easy to cast. It's not Force Spike. I'll pick up a top. Alright, Oath of Nissa does what? Gets me a land. I could also just randomly, like, Nature's Claim it, and it gains some life, and then, like, Yawgmoth's will it back. This will never get a creature. It's going to only get lands. But it does fix me. I think it's better than Shardless Agent. Like, Shardless Agent just, I mean, like, yes, it does kind of up Storm count, but I don't think it's... I mean, this is still a sideboard card. Alright, so I don't like the fact, alright, here... Wandering Femoral, maybe. Probably Lotus Bloom. If you have it in your opener, it's fine. It's not my favorite Storm card. But if you, like, turn 1 it and then, like, you know, draw into a bunch of nonsense, you could just randomly get there. You know what else we're missing that's, like, really bad for us is a draw 7. Like, we need, like, probably 2 to 3 draw 7s. Like a Time Twister, which has the highest likelihood of not getting picked, pack 1. And a Wheel of Fortune would be awesome in this deck. I would probably even settle on a Memory Jar, but I would not be as happy with that because I don't have Tinker in the deck. So we missed out on the Oath. I'm shocked someone took it, though. I'm just like, why would you take Oath? Like, I had an opponent played against me earlier, if you watch my earlier videos, and, like, it was so bad. I'm just like, they were playing, like, a mono-green ramp deck, too. I'm like, dude, this is not... Oath is a blue card. This is not going mono-green decks. So I just ended up sitting there, and, alright, what do we think of this? I mean, probably Academy Runes. Could randomly see a matchup where I may want that. Metalworker, probably not. Abbot of Carol Keep, I could see us possibly sideboarding into. But Elvish Marsh is probably the best card ever for this deck. When I say that, I'm being facetious. So right now we don't have a draw 7, so we need to go Critical Mass this deck, which is like not good. Alright, so Johnny Vengeant, no. Mana Crypt is quite good. Tinker is... God, Tinker, why do you come in the third pack? I'm not saying Tinker, like, for me. Like, I don't really care, like, that... you know, Tinker's in here because I'm not going to take it. I'm going to take the Crypt. But the fact that it's in this last pack, in pack 1, is just so tilting because, like, the card itself is just, you know, it's a build around. I mean, it's possible it could even come around. And if it did, like, if I pick up a jar, like, and that thing wheels, that would be epic level good. Alright, Mana Flare is actually a card that we could use to make just crap tons of mana. Otherwise, I'm taking Treasure Cruise, and I really don't want to have that Nombo with my Yawgmoth's Will. So I think I'm going to pick up the Mana Flare here. Yeah, like a Time Spiral would be really good too. I doubt we're going to be able to see one of those. Like someone probably took it more highly. Like a time spiral will be fine with me. What do we have here? Yawgmoth's Bargain. Bargain. Could Bargain work in this deck? Or is it just Signet? Like, Signet's quite good. But let's think here. Like, Bargain. Does Bargain. I think I'm just going to get beat to death before Bargain resolves. Maybe it's just Signet. Bargain will probably come around before Signet. Well, I'm going to pick up the Signet, I think. It just fixes mana. It's something cheap to play. There's a fetch land and there's a Vampiric Tutor. The fetch land or the Vamp I could see being right here. I'm going to pick up the Vamp. It makes Imperial Seal a little less enticing. Get Probe would still be fine because it would make the Imperial Seal a bit better. I don't really want to play Nature's Claim. So this deck theoretically can win, but it's like it's on the lower end of Storm decks without like. And it goes to the upper end of Storm decks if it has like 1 to 2 draw 7s. Pyretic Ritual or Dark Petition's actually probably the pickup here. Because I'm kind of splashing red. And Pyretic Ritual probably has a higher likelihood of coming around. I have what? 2 rituals and a Mana Flare to really make big mana. I guess I have High Tide too. But High Tide's not looking great. I'm certainly going to pick up the Badlands here. There's nothing else that's even enticing. If the Tinker came around, I guess we could pick up Inkwell Leviathan. If we wanted to have a control package, we could run Pernicious Deed and blow up all our Moxen and all our junk. Alright, we can never beat an Eidolon of the Great Revel with this deck. Painful Truths is actually probably what we play here. We could also have Pack-Rat as an alt-win con. Like, this deck really just doesn't have the ability to have alt-win cons, I don't think. The question I have to ask myself now, though, is I have a Vamp and an Imperial Tutor, or Imperial Seal and Vamp Tutor. I don't think I want Grim Tutor in this deck. And I have Dark Petition. Like, I have Tutors growing out of Tutors. I think this spell is probably the one I cut. It's a lot of life, and it's very slow. I'm at 25, -4, 21 cards. I may end up playing it. We'll see. I may end up playing Oath of Nissa, literally, like, just to build Storm count. You know, I don't think it's horrible. I will play Nature's Claim, because I can claim a top, replay a top out of the yard, gains you some incremental life, you know. Okay, Abrupt Decay is a good control card. Bizarre Baghdad builds up your graveyard, but you miss a land drop for it. I guess another option would be Upheaval. Upheaval? Upheaval's probably, like, not the worst, but also not the best. Where do the draw 7s go, man? I will pick it up, but I don't think I'm going to play. I think it's better than Abrupt Decay. A hard-to-cast removal spell. Alright, well, we got Tinker. So I am going to pick Tinker up, because it actually gets us a big mana here. And it's just a great tutor. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 artifacts in my deck. Well, we're gonna try this. We're gonna hopefully make a big storm, but I'm not feeling exceedingly confident. I mean, like, if I were to play a card in here, what would it be? Makeshift Mannequin or Maze of Ith? Probably neither, but I'll pick up a Maze of Ith. I'm not gonna play Makeshift Mannequin. That's from your graveyard. All right, Yawgmoth's Bargain. Of course, you came around. I suppose there's a world in which we could, like... Yawgmoth's Bargain is kind of a draw 7. I mean, it is a draw 7, I guess. It's just really slow. Like, I guess if you Cabal Ritual... If you, like, Dark Ritual and a Cabal Ritual... and I actually will play the Ancient Grudge. I'll sideboard it at a minimum. This deck is not good, guys. Like, one like, Wheel of Fortune or one Time Twister would just make this... Well, one Wheel of Fortune. One Wheel of Fortune or Time Twister would make this deck epic level good. Like I said, even a Memory Jar would be great because you can just tinker into it. Pyretic Ritual, I mean, I'd probably play that, right? I mean, at this point... Alright, Armageddon, because I never want to see that card. And Caselli Primage, that's a cool little card. This is 20 minus 4. You know, even though that I did end up trying to, like, do Storm, Compulsive Research still would have been pretty good in this deck, I think. So, can this be a High Tide deck? probably not. That's probably our cut. Um. So we're really just banking on Mana Flare to make us the mana we need. Yeah, we only have 3 islands. We're mostly a black deck. We don't have a ton of card draw. And we can tinker into what? Tinker into a Lotus, essentially, which just doesn't net mana. I think it's still worth doing, though. I mean, it's essentially mana neutral Storm. Like, you just tinker into a Lotus Bloom, which is essentially Lotus at that point. Huh. This deck would really also love an Ensnaring Bridge. I guess we could also put in, like, the Empty the Warrens, just an all-win con. I don't know how good it's bound to be. I'm going to try this as is. We'll see how it fares the first time. This is 17-lander. I think it needs to be, because like this deck really needs to be hitting land drops every turn. Plus, it's got a lot of card disadvantage, like, you know, Imperial Seal, Vamp Tutor, Mox Diamond. I mean, this hand looks sick, right? Like, I'm going to suspend... Alright, I'm going to keep this, and I'm going to suspend a Lotus Bloom on turn 1, I think. And get beat down by red deck wins, hopefully. If I can get me blue mana, which I'll probably do at end step to thin a little bit. Maybe I won't. Play around Wasteland here. Okay. I mean, I think I just wait for them to attack me first. How many counters? 1 left. I wish I had 2 left on it. Alright, regrowth. Alright, so they're telling me I got 1 turn. Alright, I got 1 turn. This is an easy breeding pool here. No. If I had Turnabout in the deck, I could also do something interesting. Alright, so this is coming down. Alright, bargain. Bargain or, like, tutor one time. Okay, we're not out of this. So I think we do play our land. Well, wait. I think we do play this land out. So let's think here. Like, we have to go all in this turn. Like, we don't have next turn. Like, I can't expect that I'm going to have next turn against sneak attack. So I think what has to be done is we need to do this. 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 Can this be piled? um. All right, Dark Petition goes in there. Um. Oh shit, man. So I haven't made a land drop yet. If I So wait, let's think through this. I can't put the Yogwill in there because if it goes away, it's just gone. Because I already used the regrowth. Maybe I couldn't have saved it. I could put Tinker in as one win con. So like we do Dark Petition, Imp Seal, Impulse, and Bargain. I don't think I can win with Bargain this turn. Alright, done. What'll it be? This is pretty sick, though. You have to admit, like, if this works, like, this is fucking awesome. This Storm deck is not good, but, like, this is still sweet. So it can't be Impulse. Basically, it needs to be Yawgmoth's Bargain plus Imp Seal. That still doesn't work. I think I actually have my opponent, because I still have a land drop, too. This is stellar. And they don't even know I have Yawg Bargain in my deck, or Yawgwill. I mean, they could have Force of Will as well. And they could Force of Will one of these spells that would get Tendrils. You know, actually, maybe... No, I didn't screw this up, because I couldn't have made a pile where it was like... It's up to 4... I could have made a pile that was like Yawgwill and Tendrils in it. Because then, like... I mean, unless like I was wanting to bluff really hard that I had another Storm Windcon in my deck. Or I had like a Snapcaster Mage in my hand or something. Okay. Alright, draw the deck. Does that work? No, that doesn't work. That may help, though. So that turns that into 2 black mana. So I put down red. Let's think this through. So I put down red, tap, spend the blue and one of the black to put a mana flare down, and then I have 3 black floating. No, that cuts me down on mana for this turn. Okay. So if I go forest, here's the line. So I go forest here. Just make sure this works. I actually have to go forest. This is awesome. You got to give it to me for this one. Come on, man. All right, same target. I don't care how this deck does for the rest of the tournament. That was fucking stellar. This deck's not even good, but it crushed there. Alright, cool. We're just going to jam back. I mean, we did use up a lot of time. We had to find a very creative line there, though. We're like, actually, you know what? So people were probably laughing at the Nature's Claim. See? Look. I talked about it. Nature's Claim, your own, like, cheap artifact, and then, like, Yogg will it back. Gain some life, and then it works for synergy with Yawgmoth's Bargain. Don't try that at home. I don't think it's that good, to be honest. But that was pretty cool. Alright. This hand wants a lot to go right for it. I think I'm just going to vamp for a land, to be honest. Probably a green black land. Okay, well, they're going to try to beat us with cards here, which is fine, I think. Alright, well, maybe I won't vamp for a land. I actually do have a random counter spell in my deck. Is it Charm? Okay. Well, they must have a land drop. Alright, they just have this. Alright, well, I'm going to vamp here. Maybe I don't vamp for a land. No, I probably do. Probably vamp for, yeah. Well, I could also vamp for Verdant Catacombs, actually, because it thins my deck a little better. Yeah, I actually like that. I'm not going to play it yet, though, I don't think. Maybe I will. It's going to become relevant at some point. I could have also gotten some number of like rituals, but I don't think I have enough like density of like good cards and spells to go for the Yawgmoth's Bargain yet. This gives me Is It Charm and access to two of my other colors, and I have green access in my hand with Verdant Catacombs. Plus it thins me one, which means if I have to go Yawgmoth's Bargain, there's one less card you have to worry about drawing in my deck. Yeah, we'll just play Draw Go. I think we have to. I mean, they're going to draw a lot of cards, but eventually they're going to have to find a way to win, and that's going to generally require, likely it's going to require them like either throwing Burn at my face on end step or like tapping mana to play threats out. Should they do that, well, then I'm going to try to punish it. So I could actually hardcast the Yawgmoth's Bargain at this point. I'm not going to, but they're likely discarding here. I'm fine with that. Alright. We'll find, I think, the Breeding Pool. Nope. Alright, so they're discarding lands at this point. Alrighty. Well, this hand's getting decently saucy. Do I want Regrowth for Vamp Tutor yet? I don't think yet I do, but could also Regrowth. If I don't hit a land next turn, I'll probably Regrowth for the Verdant Catacombs. Regrowth's fine in the yard, is for Yawgmoth's Will as well. Okay. So you're saying I have a turn. You're saying I've got a turn. The question to me is, do I give them a little extra life here? Or do I not? So I can Is It Charm this. I think I just Is It Charm this. Well, wait. I can also Nature's Claim the damn thing. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this now. This could be wrong. Alright, well. I think if we just get a Yawgmoth's Bargain down, it's going to be pretty hard to lose. And if they can destroy it, cool, but I'm just going to wait. I don't need to draw right. Actually, I should have made a land drop. I effed that up. Yeah, I should have made a land drop. That was bad. I should have drawn until I hit a land and then put it out. That was pretty bad. So they could have sneak attack now, which would just probably win the game on the spot if they have the combo. Alright, this is just going to do damage to me, which is cards, albeit, but it's just damage. So they're going for the gusto. Do 6. So basically, I skip my draw step at this point. Take 6 down to 11, and I can draw 10 cards. Alright, no point in drawing them now or later. I guess this does at least inform. I did miss a land drop, but it does inform me a little better. Actually, I could draw more than that because I have Nature's Claim. Alright, that's going to get played regardless of what happens here. Don't know about that yet. That's a fine one. This is so great. Well, I haven't made a land drop yet. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, we'll just make a land drop now. So if I regrowth the Desperate Ritual, that takes me down 1 mana. I'm at 5 mana right now. So I regrowth it, paying 1 in blue. It takes me down to 1 black, though. That doesn't quite work. But I don't have to anyway, so... Here's Storm. Sweet! Oh, the Storm deck's not great. Like I said, maybe it's fine. I don't know. I'm happy I did this, though. I hope you are, too. For some reason, there's nothing like playing Storm. Not like playing some 6 Storm. Now we're probably going to, like, scrub out, like, 1-2. But, like, whatever. It doesn't matter. It was worth it, right? Like, this is sick. Alright. This hand is keepable against control, against some things. Actually, I guess it does have Imperial Seal. I'm going to keep this. It's not very good. It needs draw, but it doesn't really... the only way I can draw is with a... I'm not going to cast the Imperial Seal yet. I'll just draw some random cards. The mana's perfect. It's got an LED. I guess I could Imp Seal for, like... Alright, this is cool with me. Like, hopefully, like, they just don't realize that I'm, like, doing, like, complete and utter garbage over here. And I can get him in the first game, because his hand's not very good. And it looks like it's against a blue deck, which is sweet, because blue decks are slow, and, like, I don't have to worry about them just, like, clocking me. I have Tinker. Tinker gets Crypt. All right, this is getting really saucy. Oh, Tinker gets Bloom as well. Huh. But I'd have to sack the Lion's Eye Diamond, so, like, I think I wait for a couple more draw steps to Imp Seal. Well, wait. No, I'm going to Imp Seal now. Because I'm going to be tinkering next turn, so I'm not going to be Imp Sealing next turn. I may be. I want to leave the option open. So I'm going to Imp Seal. I'll take a look at what we got. We can also Mana Flare, but like right now, I don't think mana is my constraint. It's going to end up being cards. Gifts is also kind of interesting. Yeah, Gifts is also pretty sweet. Maybe we just take Gifts. Yeah, I think I like Gifts. Or it could just be Yogwill. Like, Gifts sets up Yogwill a lot better. Tinker could also get the Yawgmoth's Will, or he could get Gifts. I think I'm going to try Gifts. And I'm not going to play the LED out yet. I don't really want them to see what's going on here. Hopefully they just think I have a bad black-green deck and that's the only tutor I can get and I just played it. Okay, Signet, cool. Like, if they play a Planeswalker next turn, probably fine too, as long as it doesn't like screw with my mana. Okay. Just gonna play this out. Say go. I could tinker into a Bloom here. Drawing Bloom would be like the worst draw in the deck. Just play like a 4-drop Planeswalker that does like I don't know, like Nissa or something, whatever. Or just don't do anything, like be afraid, be very afraid. Alright, cool. If they do nothing, I'm kind of cool with that too. I mean, given they're probably doing nonsense to their deck, I don't think we show them the red splash yet. Not that's like that shocking or appalling. I'm going to go for a Gifts Ungiven on their end step here. If they tap out for something, there's a chance, like depending on what we draw next turn, there's a chance we could win. Alright, they're going to cast something like a Vendilion Click. Alright, just a Thirst for Knowledge. That's fine. I would have been a good card in my deck too, because I would love discarding cards here. Okay, Metalworker. So they're like a Tinker deck. I'm running Tinker too, it just doesn't get anything cool. It just gets a... It basically just is net 0 mana, is what it does. Alright, cool. 24 lands, or 24 cards in deck, which means Shelldock Isle's 4 turns away, ostensibly. Unless they can Ancestral Recall, then they could just do it now, probably. Alright, well, we have a Bribery. Bribery would be hilarious if they cast Bribery on me. They'd be like, what are you doing? Alright, this card's annoying. We're going to see what they tap with it. Probably the Island. It's not a very good Planeswalker, but it is effing with my mana. Okay. Painful Truths. I'm going to go this way. Okay. Okay, Island is tapped. Duly noted. They have Force of Will as well. I could Tinker, but then I'd show my hand that I don't have any good target. Like, I'm not going to try to just Tinker. Plus, a Tinker bot would just die to Tamiyo anyways. Oop, cancel. Dude, we're such soul misers. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, how is this happening right now? So wait, I do have... I'm trying to think if I can do this with the mana. So I've already got LED out of the deck. There's a Mox Diamond left that can make 1. I have Dark Ritual as well left in the deck. This is turn 5. I have 5 lands in play, so I need to do whatever I'm going to do here. I think I am going to go for this. Oh, we can bloom too, so we Cabal Ritual here. I'm not going to bargain this game. I think I'm going to try to do it with 2 Tors. So we make our mana back. A Lion's Eye Diamond. Actually, we can Imperial Seal. We're 8. We can Imperial Seal here and then Painful Truths into it. But I need to make red mana with this. So, Imperial Seal. I think we just killed our opponent. I mean, we got pretty lucky too, but I mean, still, like, it's on the line. If they have Metal Misstep, that would be egregious. That would be just rude. If they stop this perfectly, like, you know, nice combo. Do I need to show them? That's 3. This is 6. 3 plus 4. Yeah, I do need to show them, I think. Yeah, I do. That's only mana neutral. So I'm just going to make some red here. If they force a will me here, it'd be so trolling. Game. I think. That is sick. Oh, Tendrils. What do you do to me? Tendrils brings out the little kid in me, I'll tell you what. Like, people are trying to play these, like, long, cool, interactive games of Magic, and I'm just, like, comboing the F off. Alright, we're just resubbing. Like, this deck really, like, it's hard to sideboard with this deck, because, I mean, it's just a pile of crap. Alright, we're going to keep this. We have a Lotus Bloom. This hand's not phenomenal. It really wants blue mana. Pretty badly. Alright, so Signet. Alright, it's a pretty quick start. I'm not going to probably be able to match that. Alright, well I think here I'm just going to lead on a tapped land. Nope. Suspend this and say go. Be nice to hit an island next turn and just get to Impulse here. Okay, more Signets and whatnot. They're going to Tinker me out. If they have Tinkerbot, yeah, I lose. They could have a busted combo as well. Alright, no, not a Tinker. Alright, Metalworker. But they're down to 2 cards, so Metalworker's not as spooky as he once was. Toxic Deluge would have been nice in this deck, though. If I get time to get Lotus Bloom out of the exiled zone, I'll feel pretty good, because I'll probably use that to Impulse. Okay, more lands. Well, you have a big threat. They're just going to attack me for 1. So they have a fast hand with no payoff to it. But possibly counter magic. Probably counter magic. Or just more lands in there. Alright, it's got 1 more turn. Alright, a Tinker. Okay, Worm Power Stone. Okay, Bloom is coming off this turn. There are 2 cards in hand. They could just counter the Bloom, but Bloom, that'd be greedy. They're going to wait, I think. And I probably can wait myself. I just don't like leaving Bloom in play on its own. This is kind of fragile. Okay, a red mana, that's probably worth playing. Yeah, I think I Impulse. Well, you know what? Like, why are we in a hurry? Yeah, why are we in a hurry? My opponent's doing nothing. Like, they could have like a mind twist and just like completely F me for doing this, but like I think like more often than not, I'm gonna screw myself over if I try to go here. Like, it could work. Like, the last game I did kind of go for it a little prematurely, and it worked out. But, like, here I feel like it's a lot more risky. Like, if I can hardcast the Dark Petition, I feel like that's a lot better. Alright, do we have something that's actually disruptive? Or just another thing? So far, it's just been things. Alright, nothing. I don't want to get off counter magic. A blue land would still be awesome. If I hit a blue land, I could just Impulse on their end step next turn and just, like, hang out. Kind of just make my hand a little bit better. Okay, more landage. And nothing. Alright, that is a blue land. Still not in a rush. Okay. That land was actually a big pickup, the Verdant Catacombs there. Now I don't really want to hit lands anymore, but... Alright. I think I just take the damage here for efficiency. Yeah, I'm going to have to take 2 off of this to find the Breeding Grounds down to 13. But I'm going to do it. I'll tap the red mana. I think that's the least likely to be relevant. Yeah, I like this. And then I think it is relevant, so I want this on the bottom, and then this on the bottom. So, yeah. So I think what we do here is play out another Mountain and just go for a Painful Truths. So I just go for it, guys. I mean, I have it. I think this is it. Wait on that. Alright, they're going to counter this with something like a Force of Will or something hardcast. I think that's fine. Like, I did this because I want to get the counter out of their hand, and then I can go to my next turn and Yawgmoth's Bargain. Are they going to Venture it back to hand? I think that's fine, too. I'm only at 10. Okay, it gets Ventured back to hand. Yep. And now they've got 3 power on the board, which is going to limit the amount of cards I can draw off of Yawgmoth's Bargain, but I don't think it's relevant here, because I can just go for a Will. Alright. I assume it gets bounced. Actually, let's think about this. Yeah, I was going to say, if I didn't bounce it, like, so I could have done... Oh, man, I effed up. So, like, what I could have done is allowed it to be bounced, and then, like, in response to them triggering or targeting it with the bounce, sack the Lion's Eye Diamond... Oh, wait, no. In response to that, cast Cabal Ritual, going up to 6 Storm count, sack the Lion's Eye Diamond... Actually, correction, yeah, cast With Cabal Ritual on the stack, sack Lion's Eye Diamond. Graveyard goes to 8 cards. Cabal Ritual resolves, makes 5 mana. I have 8 mana in pool. Cast Dark Ritual with blue, 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 and then the black floating, 5 black floating. Get 3 black back, and at that point I'm at 8, 9. That would have been lethal. F. I screwed up. Yeah, everyone does it. That was a big mess up, though. Oh. I hope you guys can see that. Like, that was a big mistake on my part. And it's probably going to cost me this game. That's unfortunate, but what are you going to do? Sometimes you make mistakes. Get hit for a little bit of damage here. Alright, Bitter Blossom's irrelevant. I have another counterspell is kind of my question. Actually, 18 is not a joke either. That's kind of actually significant because it means I only have to hit 8 storm count. Alright. Alright, so sorry I'm not talking here. I'm having time to think through this line pretty hard. So what we're doing is getting Izzet Charm. This is like our best option to protect this if it doesn't go right. Awesome. Alright, cool. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a spec. Most of the good counters can be 2 mana, but I mean, like if they like hard cast a Force of Will, like I could, actually I couldn't even Izzet Charm that. I don't know what I was going to Izzet Charm, like whatever. I mean, if I had Remand, I would have gotten that. 'Cause I would have just remanded my own Tendrils and just upped the Storm count, and that would have still worked. But I don't have that, so All right, guys, quick break. I need to use the restroom, but this is going swimmingly, despite some of my earlier, predilections that this would not be a good deck. So currently 2-0, and have not given up a game with this kind of interesting Storm deck without any good draw 7s except for Yawgmoth's Bargain. All right, right back, guys. All right, guys, we are back. So currently 2-0 with Storm. Hopefully, it may be cool if we could take it home, but like I said, this is a very high variance deck. We've gotten lucky. I think I've played it all right. No, I actually correction. I've played it well. I missed lethal on one turn. It wasn't per se intuitive, but there was a better line that I took. Yes, I'd love to play first. This hand's great. I mean, I don't know what I'm playing against. Like, this hand's just I have to play against control decks or combo decks, right? That's just kind of what I'm hoping for. The one downside to this hand is that the Verdant Catacombs has to get a forest because I have the breeding pool in hand. Which is... Oh, no, I can get Badlands. Badlands is actually perfect because it allows me to also get a Mana Flare down. Okay, Mana Dork. Alright, Pearl. I am going to fetch here. There's a consideration just casting. Alright, so call me crazy, but I think what I do here is this. I think I honestly just burn this card off, say, Desperate Ritual, Mana Flare, and then just assume whatever risk I'm going to assume on their next turn, and then just go ham. If they can blow up the Mana Flare, that sucks, but if they don't, I got it there, So a couple things we could do. If they're out of lands too, that'd be pretty sick. All right, Rofelos, Caracas doesn't do anything for them. They're just gonna attack me. They could untap that and make 2 more mana, so they have a big mana dead end draw. They're not attacking though. Can make a lot of mana. Alright, so here's what we need to have happen. We need to hit... I'm trying to think if this is worth it. I'm at 19 life. So I can hit Lion's Eye Diamond, Mana Crypt, and the Diamond. The Dark Ritual, the Cabal Ritual, put Yawgmoth's Will on the stack, sack Lion's Eye Diamond, discard my whole hand and win. And I have to hit it. So I have 11 cards I'm not going to see. F it. Oh, but I have to take damage here. So a few more now. It doesn't really matter what we tap this for because we're just going all in on Bargain here. And hopefully it's not getting disenchanted. I guess if it is, it doesn't really matter. Alright, there's the Will. There is the Tendrils. So maybe, actually not. Alright, there's part 1. Alright, that actually I didn't consider. That's another piece that could work. I do need the diamond, though. The diamond is essential. Alright, that diamond, come on. Don't be in the bottom couple. Diamond. Alright, there's Crypt. Crypt gives me top, which allows me to look at my top 3. Which is actually probably worth doing here, I think, because the mana... I don't have the LED yet either, though. So I'm at 2. Maybe I shouldn't have forced this line of play. Well, wait. I draw 1 more anyway, so I draw 1 more. Alright, it's a regrowth. Play out the Mana Crypt. Play out the top. And top 3, come on. Diamond. No, it's the Lion's Eye Diamond. F. But wait, that's actually not bad. No, it is, because I have the Yawgmoth's Will in hand. Yeah, I think I am just dead here. I think I just went for it too early and just couldn't do it. Maybe I should have waited one more turn. If I waited one more turn, I feel like it's probably pretty assured, but I also don't want him to cast like big dumb stuff. Yeah, really upsetting. If it had been diamond, like I think this hand just blows apart. Like it just one black mana would let me go. Do I want to show him all these cards and let him know what they're dealing with? Well, actually, no. There's a reason to because I get. Well, no, do I get one card deeper? I do get. No. I don't get one card deeper. All right. So I think we have to concede here. So storm, tank, and concede. That sucks. That sucks. Just had to be in the top 11 actually, or it couldn't be in the bottom 11, which is kind of a high. I guess it's a high variance play. Maybe I should have made that play. But I think against like Rofalos, Mana Dorks, Mox, like maybe I probably rushed it. I probably rushed it, guys. My bad. But it was a high upside play. Like if I did have that diamond, I just won the game. I go ritual, hang the, or I have to cast the Cabal ritual on the stack. Yawgmoth will sack the LED. I guess we didn't have the LED either. Hand's good. It's a keeper. I would have done it again. No, I'm not going to tell you, man. No, it was not either of those. Although Petal will be nice in this deck. So I'm just going to play Swamp Go. And then we'll go Is It Charm Go. And then hopefully, no Mana Dork. One time. Alright, Fast Bond. Alright, we're probably losing the game. Alright, they just play one land. Alright, Fastbond's a card that spooks me, like, really badly. If they're out of lands, that'd be kind of cool, though. They all gas. Alright, Rofalos. Alright, that makes them 4 mana, but they probably can't kill me next turn. Okay. Alright, 6 mana. Yikes. Getting into the clencher territory. This is a little dicey. Okay, Coalition Relics is nonsense. That's fine. It's just big mana. But Bloodbraid is just a hitter. Alright, I'm cool with this. Like, Kitchen Finks puts him up on life, which kind of stinks because it puts him to 21. Alright, that could have been a lot worse for me. So this could work. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to try this, guys. Call me crazy. I'm going to go for a ritual here. This. 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 Into this. Don't need to play a land yet. No, I may not hit a land, so I do need to play a land here. I'm going to play this untapped. And probably do blue. Yeah. Alright, Yogwill. Any order. Alright, so ritual. Hey, you can do this. Sure. Okay, yeah, they gave it up. I was say I have them there. That one I have them on pretty easily. Alright. Well, if they have like a fair draw like they did this last game, I'm not as worried about it. Like, the last draw was mono fair. Like, I was like, 6 mana, I'm gonna get like, I don't know, like, my land's blown up or something. They do also have fastbound, which is spooky. Is there anything else I want? It's like upheaval, just a reset switch? No, probably not. They have mana door. It's not very good. Alright, submit. Could put in the Gobos too, but the Gobos seem a lot worse against little red and green men. So I like this hand. I'm going to look for an island on turn 1 with the Vamp on their end step, so I can set up a Painful Truths and hopefully stay alive long enough. Alright, go ahead. No turn 1 mana dork. No turn 1 fast bond. Alright. Turn 1 fast bond. But they're on 4 cards. No other lands. No other lands. You don't need to play a land there because like it doesn't really do anything. If you can't cast anything off of it relevant. Izzet Charm's actually cool because it's like one of my few interactive spells. Like I can actually blow up a Roflos if they play one here or like a Mana Dork. Which would be sweet. I'd probably do that actually. Like Mana Dork, go. Oh, Moto. Boy, I can't do it this turn though. Alright, so Vamp into what here? Probably just an island, honestly. Or I just take the damage. No, I don't take the damage. Well, I want green too. No, I get Verdant. Verdant Catacombs is great. I take a little more damage this way, but I can get into the breeding pool. And I can, on the following turn, just like take a turn, because I have 3 cards. They have 4 mana right now. No more forest. Like, don't play a forest. One time. Miss, 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 miss. Oh, he's attacking me? Perfect. Alright. Alright, we're getting a little lucky here, guys. I am going to take the damage here. I know it does mitigate the utility of my bargain. However, I do want to get Impulse off now. Gifts Ungiven. Yeah, or Sensei's Top. Gifts Ungiven. Top, and then 2 swamps. Land. Thank you, deck. We're going to do this on their upkeep just in case they have any protection for this thing. So I'm going to go red, blue, Taste of Charm. This buys me a little bit of time. I could have also gone for Painful Truths, just been greedy. But if they just, yeah, exactly. If they just pass it here, like, I'm so far ahead. I'm going to play Swamp, red, blue. Okay. Not over cards, am I? No, I'm not. Probably Imp Seal for what? Do I have mana? Just get MCO for Will. Alright, they have a Caracas. They have a relevant play here. Alright, Song of Dryads. So they take away one of my lands here. That's actually okay. It was actually the wrong land. And I'm going to go ahead and Gifts Ungiven them here. Just to, like, this is going to, like, if they don't kill me this turn, like, this is going to win me the game. Just play, like, a nonsense threat. Kitchen Finks, alright. Well, that's going to make Storming off a little harder, but I got it. I got you, brother. Alright, Gifts. So, here we do... We have a Tutor in the yard? Yes, we do. So we do a Dark Ritual. Cabal Ritual. Regrowth is interesting. Probably just do Mana Crypt. And then we could do Tinker. No, we just do Mox Diamond. Yep. All right. LED. And game, guys. Any order. Sorry about a little quiet. This is a more thought-intensive deck. It's not like a streamlined Storm deck, so it's kind of weird to play. So, got him. Like, unless, like, Mind Break Trap is in the cube, which I don't think it is. I think this is, like, once it's on the stack, I think it's game over. Alright. 3-0 with the Storm deck. I think the games we lost, like, so we misplayed one where we could have won the turn. We could have won a turn sooner against the do nothing metalworker draw our opponent had, and then the first game of the third round, I think we prematurely committed. Like I saw the mana and I was like, like there's a lot he could do that would just like totally screw me here. And then I got to see what he was able to do in the second game, and I was like, okay, well, Kitchen Finks plus Bloodbraid Elf are two mono fair cards that like I probably shouldn't have played around, but like I assume someone like when they have like that kind of opener with like a Mox, Rofalos, blah 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 blah, it's going to be pretty good. And being fair, like I don't even think that the line of play was actually that wrong. I didn't think of the Sensei's Dividing Top, so technically, even though I had to take damage off of my untapped land, because it was the only mana source I had in my starting hand, to get the bargain down, I think it was still correct because like with the Sensei's Dividing Top, it essentially made the math the same. So basically, it had to be the top 20 cards, like that one Mox Diamond, and I think I would have been able to string it together. So anyways, guys, very interesting games. Like I very much so enjoy playing Storm and Cube, although I do think it's very hard to get the deck to come together. I think this was a moderate build, maybe even above a moderate build, because it did have like I guess one draw 7. But typically you want like 2 draw 7s, but like not like Yawgmoth's Bargain is probably a worse draw 7 than like Wheel of Fortune or Time Twister. Or like the best one is probably Time Spiral, but that's more of a high tide card. But very sweet that we got to play Storm here, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So I've shown a couple of different archetypes. You've seen Death and Taxes. You've seen a lot of blue-based decks, so like Blue-Red. I played Blue-Red, I think, twice. Rug, I believe, once, and then Bug or Sultai once. And now you got this. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and come back for more.